Good evening, I'm Eric Franke. Sarah has the night off. A possible change in direction for traffic in downtown Madison. First tonight at 10, a study is being considered over changes to Johnson and Gorham streets, making both streets two ways. News 3's Jessica Arp was in on the neighborhood that would be affected, and she joins us now with the latest, Jess.
Well, while the changes would directly affect the people who live in that neighborhood, it could also affect thousands of commuters who use the streets daily to get in and out of downtown, which is why the Madison City Council voted tonight to study the idea. The stones in the window stand in stark contrast to the zooming traffic outside.
It is a hazardous, busy street.
But after 35 years on Johnson Street, the owner of Bernie's Rock Shop says he's not sure if there's a better way than having the street be a one-way.
Cars at a slower rate of speed would be great. I don't know if it'll fit to have more volume at a lower rate. It seems like something's got to give there.
The two-way street idea has passed through this neighborhood many times and is on the table again because of scheduled construction in 2014. So the city is considering a $75,000 study by Strand & Associates to weigh the pros and cons of one-way or two-way on both Johnson and Gorham streets.
I think that there's a lot of trade-offs, and it has to do really about the livability of the street and what it means for the businesses and the residents that live there. It has to be balanced with the needs of the city as a whole.
And I think it would be just easier to get around if it was two-way.
Across the street from Bernie's, owners of the new Johnson Public House coffee shop are open to the idea. They figure even more people may stop in if traffic came from both directions.
I do think it would be a good thing, yeah. And the previous owner, he had talked to us about this before we opened and said that if they ever do turn it into two-way, he thought our business would increase by 50%.
The City Council approving the study in just the last half hour at tonight's meeting. Maniaci says it will focus on Johnson and Gorham streets from Butler to Baldwin streets, but will also take into account what traffic will look like in future years. She said it won't likely be the be-all, end-all verdict on the street use here, but it will certainly start the conversation.
All right, Jess, thanks.